Helldivers! Patch 6.3 is here, bringing us some surprises, some extremely welcome changes, but also contains a key omission. Let me bring you the very latest at the speed of democracy. Galactic campaigns are now live. You can view the progress of these multi-part reward-ending MOs through that mysterious terminal that never did anything until now. The days of getting to choose a benefit after completion have returned, with the latest being variants to the FRV. One no one saw coming, a supply version with packs in the back and an automated turret up top similar to the armed resupply pods, and the incinerator version with a cremator up top. And yes, it seems like the close range fire bug does not affect it, and the patch notes mention that it has been addressed for the Flame Sentry and Lumberer. So, tell me which of these you're going to go for in the comments right now so I'll know where to join you. While you're trying out these new rides, you'll enjoy them in a new biome, Forest Fall. Kinda neat, calm, reminds me of the last serene environment we got. It's soothing, but the nerd in me is a little flustered. So like, wait, the entire planet's gonna be always in fall, or certain sections always in fall? It's like the whole biome is Forest Fall. It's alright, I'll deal with it. Vehicles got an armor pass with a Bastion, which now has patterns by the way, getting heavy armor, and exosuits getting a mix of medium and heavy. All in all, the objective is for them to feel tankier. Now, some enemies have been given an increase in armor pen to handle this, and those changes are mysteriously missing from the patch notes. Even the FRV got a bit of a health boost. For those of you rocking my Galahad build, the Ballistic Shield can now ignore small attacks and easier deflect medium attacks. On to Sentries. They got a massive 100% health buff, which combined with some reductions to enemy durable damage output, makes them a bit more of a stable presence on the battlefield. Throwables are trying to get rebalanced here a bit by increasing the volume that you can carry, start with, and refill for the ones not thermite. Oh Urchin, when will you ever be seriously looked at? Another sweeping change comes in the form of explosions. The Precision Strike, 120, 380, walking, and even the CF artillery rounds got buffs across the board in greater projectile and explosive damage. The Rail Cannon Strike is closer to earning its long cooldown, dealing a massive 10,000 damage. Lastly, the 110mm rocket pods got a pass. Its explosion is now heavy armor pen, and with a 50% damage buff, it's better than it has been. Look, it was never meant to be a hard heavy counter, but it now better fulfills its intended role to either knock it out if it can in one pass or get it nearly there for you or a squad mate to finish the job. I'm seeing a definite improvement here, but I'm looking for your feedback, so please equip, use, and come back to inform your fellow Helldiver what you think of this improved stratagem. Alright, let's see here. The spear gun was given the correct projectile damage, good. And the sterilizer has more gas, increased ammo capacity, another mag, and less affected by wind. Arrowhead, that's not really what was needed for this weapon. Please continue to take a look at it. Bugs got lightly crested with the nerf bat. Chargers are easier to dodge in that their turns are tighter, but it is a bit faster. More importantly, their recovery time is slightly longer, letting you exploit their big soft booty. Alpha commanders are more aggressive, so less calling in their pets from a distance and more frontal assault. Everyone's favorite, the Vox engine, got a bit of tuning here, folks. Health down from 11,000 to 9, doesn't turn as quick, armor of their cannon down a peg, and what's more, their cannon explodes and it hurts them more when it does, but more importantly, a limit of their concurrent spawn to 3. Probably one of the most impactful and exciting changes that you're going to notice right away on the battlefield is reloading and stimming. You will now be able to reload your weapon while diving, and it's going to be more responsive, which is huge. If you've joined my streams, chances are I've damaged your eardrums screaming why my gun hasn't reloaded when I'm getting torn apart by hunters. And speaking of hunters, you can now stim through being stunned, another absolutely marvelous change. So what was missing? The one thing that I was over the moon about, which was a change to assisted reload, where now either the person who has the weapon or the carrier don't have to have the exact same thing in order to participate in the reload. Piles, you said very soon. When's very soon? All in all, this is pretty darn exciting, Helldivers, and I'll be suiting up, but now it's time to hear from you. What are you most excited about? Are you staying in your cryopod, or do the new campaigns and all these changes get you ready to your Hell pod? Let's hear it, and until next time, happy diving, y'all.